welcome back, or if it's your first time to my channel, welcome back with you once again for another toy haul. Before we get into it, as always, I got my social links in the description below: Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. I'm pretty active on Instagram, Twitter, or Instagram and TikTok. Trying to be better on Twitter. Really just, posting nonsense on there. But if you want to follow me, I appreciate it. Subscribe and all that stuff. Like, comment, subscribe over here. Any interaction you have with my video is going to help it, so I appreciate it. And give me some suggestions of what else you would like to see on the channel. Like I said in previous videos, I'd like to do more different content than just toy hauls. But I don't really know what else to do other than, I don't really want to do toy hunts. I get stressed when I'm out in public, when there's a lot of people and stuff like that. And unless you go super early, which I can't always do, it's hard to do that, and, all that kind of stuff. But, give me some suggestions. On Instagram, I do post, when I go on toy hunts, I do post, interesting or cool stuff, new stuff that I see. So if you're interested in that, go follow me over there. But let's go ahead and jump into it. Already almost 2 minutes into this one, so at least I'm going to have to do some editing, but this right here is the last video of this recording session. But I've torn through this huge stack that I've gotten over the last couple weeks. But I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to kick it off with, go ahead and get the best first. And that's this baby. I am super stoked to have this in my collection. The Lightning Collection, Dragon Dagger, of course, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Green Ranger, my favorite Power Ranger, Tommy Oliver, R.I.P. Jason David Frank. This right here, I did not think I was going to have in my collection, and it's freaking cool. It is so cool. Super stoked to have this, and the packaging looks very cool. I'm keeping the packaging. We got the Dragon Zord on here. We got the Power Coin logo, and he's all over it. It's just very, very cool. And it says here, trumpet knife, flute, and sword. No, of course not. It's the Green Ranger's Dragon Dagger, the one that plays the classic, iconic Dragon Zord call without ever moving your mouth. Man. But yeah, it has a glow effect, it says. It, of course, plays the tune. There's like a little remix button on here as well. So happy. Got this from Big Bad Toy Store. Was $80 plus $4 shipping. I love the shipping at Big Bad Toy Store. No matter how much you buy, $4 shipping, flat rate shipping. Very, very cool. They also have your pile of loot option, so that way you can go ahead and pay for the things. They'll hold it for you for, I think it's like 3 months. So if you buy a bunch of stuff, you just put it all together, boom, $4 out the door, and very, very cool. So if you order a lot, and they carry stuff that other places don't carry. I did see on social media that some people are having these pop up at GameStop. My GameStop hasn't gotten them yet, so just to make damn sure I didn't miss it, went ahead and got it from Big Bad. Because I originally had it pre-ordered, had to cancel it for money issues, but I made sure I grabbed it. Hopefully we'll eventually get a helmet to go with this. I do want to get the White Ranger helmet that's out there, but hopefully there's a green one eventually to go with that. Super excited. man, I can't even express how psyched I am to have this. Like I said, Tommy was always my favorite, and now, you know, because he's become iconic, and because, you know, recent passing of Jason David Frank, it means even more to have this. So have as much you know, Tommy stuff as possible. So very happy to have that. Also, moving on from that to something maybe, you know, probably a little less cool, but ended up finding this at Ross for $10, and I picked it up. And can you guess why I picked it up? It wasn't for the action figures, even though, you know, for the price, because I think I had some of these when I was younger, or some like it. But I ended up grabbing these for the weapons. Task Force playset. I think that these are maybe, I want to say that I've seen these at, are these similar? Are these the same? That I think those are smaller. This may be like a Dollar General or something item, maybe. I don't really know. I mean, the figures aren't bad. It said it was originally 16. It was probably more like 20, most likely. But not bad. For $10 for all these weapons. There's all these different rifles. There's like a machine gun or chain gun. There's a couple of shotguns and all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna check it out and see. You know, some of these weapons, some of these cheap weapons are really like bendy. So I'm hoping these aren't. And then it comes with like a bike and all that stuff. And apparently there's like a chopper and a jet and a ATV and stuff like that. I don't know if you can see on the back. Those might be good for 3 3/4 inch figures, depending on, especially that chopper. That chopper looks pretty cool. I don't know, but for $10, I decided to pick it up just to see, you know, how the weapons are. So let me know if you want me to do a short or a follow-up video or something. Not necessarily a review, but letting you know the quality of the weapons. Speaking of weapons and all that kind of stuff, I ended up finally breaking down because I got FOMO on this. I was going to try to wait to see. It's like I may end up just leaving this in the package for now. I'm not sure, just to see if it eventually does go on clearance. And Target's very cool. If it's within 90 days of purchasing, you can take it back and basically get the difference. So, but I ended up grabbing G.I. Joe, Classified, Mutt, and Junkyard. Really, as soon as I saw this, I wanted the dog. It's just like with Snake Eyes and Timber. Really wanted Timber. Fully articulated animals are very, very cool. And you know, it's a Rottweiler with a bomb. I guess it's it might be a bulletproof vest, but either way, reminds me of like, you know, like a bomb dog. But Rottweiler, fully articulated, and he has the mean head, and then of course he has the one with the tongue out, like, you know, good boy face. But yeah, very, very cool. I'm glad that I was able to pick this up. The one, they had one left in my Target, so that's why I kind of got FOMO. I was worried that, you know, they may not restock, because that happens sometimes at Target with like hot items. Not everything just sits on the shelf, so I decided to just go ahead and pick it up. And like I said, I may just leave it in the box until I see if Target's going to clearance those out or not. So, or if there's a sale or something like that. So, but I do really like this set, and it's a rabbit hole I wish I wouldn't have fallen down. These G.I. Joe Classified figures are very, very cool. I was never a huge G.I. Joe kid growing up. I was kind of, I was after the, the cartoon and stuff. I do remember playing with some, like I had friends that had G.I. Joes and some of the vehicles and stuff like that. I remember playing with those some growing up and everything, but never was a big G.I. Joe kid. But these figures are very, very cool, very good, very posable, comes with a lot of cool accessories, and they're great for miscellaneous people, like in figure photography. They're great for henchmen, for bad guys and stuff like that, for the heroes to beat up. So I had to pick that up. So all right, on to the next thing. Something a little bit different. This is not a toy. This is not toy, but I'm gonna add it in here anyway. I ended up grabbing this at Barnes & Noble for $20. Ghostbusters, the Ultimate Visual History. I've always enjoyed Ghostbusters. I'm becoming a big fan of it, a bigger fan of it now, especially right now with, we got Afterlife, which was amazing. We're getting Frozen Empire. There's a whole new generation and everything like that. But this is a very cool book. It goes into the two movies. I think, does it go into anything after that? I'm trying to look, but it does go into the two movies. And it goes into the game as well. It goes into the game. It goes into the Real Ghostbusters animated series. It goes into the Extreme Ghostbusters as well, and stuff like that. So it's a very cool book. A lot of cool like original sketches for the characters, behind the scenes, little factoids and stuff, little bits and bobs. I'll actually I may make a video of this because I think it's very, very cool. And people that don't know about it, like Ghostbusters fans that don't know about it, would really dig this a lot. And it's got, the foreword is by Dan Aykroyd, and it's got an introduction by Ivan Reitman. So, and it's written by Daniel Wallace. But a lot of cool pictures in here, a lot of cool information about the production and everything like that of the Ghostbusters film. So I saw that we had gone to Barnes & Noble one day because I wanted the Empire magazines. I wanted the two different covers of the Ghostbusters, and they didn't have them, unfortunately, but we looked around, and I ended up seeing this, and couldn't get it that day, but the next time I got paid, it's probably 2 weeks later, I got paid again. I went back and grabbed this because it's something very cool to have. So wanted to have it in the collection. So something a little bit different there. I'm getting a little bit too long-winded. I need to move it along. I don't want this video to be too long. These were Ross pickups. I think I might have shown this one in one already. Excuse me, $9.99 at Ross, the Mantis, Halo, the World of Halo by Jazzwares, the Halo Mantis, with the little pilot figure. I already have one of these. I got, like I said, $9.99 at Ross. I think this was normally, it says 30. I want to say it was more than that, but 30, sounds about right. I ended up getting my first one at Target a couple years ago for about the same price. It was on sale or something. But I ended up picking up a second one just because it's such a cool vehicle to have. And for $10, they had two of them, and I almost bought both, but I refrained. And this, I was looking for this one. I was hoping I would find it for $7.99. We've got the Mongoose with the Master Chief figure. For God's sake, I do not need another Master Chief figure because of these sets. I have so many. of the, basically it's the same figure. But for $7.99, I think this is normally like 20. It says 21, but I think it was closer to like 25 or so. But I ended up picking this for $8. And they did end up having two, and I ended up grabbing both of them. Just kind of, I don't know, impulse. I may take one back, I'm not sure yet, but I did went ahead and grabbed, there were three. I was very tempted to grab all three, but no, that's too many. But I did grab two. And last but certainly not least, these are pretty new. These are just hitting Walmart. And I didn't find these locally. I found these at a Walmart. It's about 30 minutes away. And they're called Marvel Mightyverse. And I grabbed Venom, Spider-Man, and Spider-Man 2099. And then that's all the ones they have in it. They have Green Goblin, Miles, and Gwen or Ghost Spider as well. And these are about $8 a piece, I think. Like $7.98. So about $8. But I grabbed the three I wanted the most. So there you go on those. Marvel Mightyverse. Got those at Walmart. They are in or near the Easter section. They're kind of in a shipper with a bunch of like smaller items, lower priced action figures and toys and stuff like that, so that you can, you know, build your own kids' Easter basket. Or you can build your own Easter basket. All right. This one was a little bit longer. I apologize, but wanted to wrap this up in this last video of this session that I'm recording, trying to stay excuse me, oh my god, whew. Trying to stay up on this, trying to you know, because the biggest thing for me is like, sometimes I get excited, I want to open this stuff, and then I'm just like, oh no, I forgot that, because it's much easier to show everything in package and everything whenever I'm doing one of these toy hunts than having individual figures and stuff. So, try to stay on top of this just so that way I have content for the channel. Like I said, I want to do some other content on here in addition to this. So let me know in the comments, you know, any suggestions of what I could do, what other content I could do on the channel. Not toy related. I do want to do some more movie related stuff, but I just haven't been really watching a lot of movies lately. I've just kind of fallen out of movies. I mean, I guess you don't really ever fall out of movies, but I just don't watch movies as much as I used to. But give me some suggestions of some other things I can do. But that's gonna do it for this one. As I said at the beginning, you know, like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on all the socials. Those are gonna be linked in the description. But that's it for this one, guys. Again, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, stay awesome and keep collecting.